Next up friends, we will be discussing the types of communication styles. So, we are saying now something called communication style. So, communication style is something that evolves because of the verbal and non-verbal skills. It is the skills that one acquired through the verbal communication, non-verbal communication, or the skills used to pursue these kind of communication, that is verbal skills, how well you can speak, how well you can articulate, then how well you can show that in expressions, gestures, body language. Based on these two, there are different communication styles that have evolved. So, we will look into those styles and we will find out which one is the best style and what, why and how. So, there are basically 4 communication styles. So, first one is aggressive. So, it is an aggressive style of communication. We will see what it comprises of and everything. This is passive, submissive, that is the second style. Third one is passive, aggressive. The fourth one is assertive, assertive communication. What is asserting? Asserting is, if you want to do something, if you want to get something done, you get it done in a very polite manner without losing your respect and also the others' respect. That is being assertive. It is the exact opposite of aggressive. In aggressive, what you will do is, you will not respect others. In the process, you will lose the respect on you also. So, it is not treating people well. You do not show respect, you be rude, you use harsh words. That is the aggressive style of communication. You do not listen to what the people want to say. You will say no, no, you will shout, you will be angry, you use harsh words, then you do not respect others' feelings because you are not even ready to listen. That is aggressive communication. What happens in the aggressive communication? The communication is not even complete because the person is not even ready to listen to the other one, the person who is showing this kind of aggressive style. In aggressive communication style, what happens? Disrespect towards others. They do not respect others, they do not listen to them, they shout at them, they show anger. It could be, it is generally showed on subordinates, on the menial staff, on the people who are working lower in the lower ranks of hierarchy. But it is a very, very bad style of communication because the communication is not even complete. It is incomplete and you are disrespecting others. So, it is not an effective style. In this you will not listen, so you show anger and all kinds of bad traits, that is aggressive style. Then next comes a something called passive submissive. In this what happens is, you go and talk to somebody, but they will in return convince you to do something that you do not like. Simple. Means you submit yourself, you become submissive, means you lose your self respect. You lose your self respect in the process, but you still do that because you are passive and you have become submissive. So, what happens here is you will hurt your feelings. If you lose your self respect, this is own self respect. If you lose your own self respect, what will happen? You will lack confidence, and you will also hurt yourself in the process. That is passive submissive, means you do not like the thing that is being told or you are communicated, and you can't even convince either the other party. So, what you will do is you will become submissive and you lose your self respect. That is passive submissive style of communication, and you will eventually lack or lose confidence in the process. So, do not use passive submissive style also. Then what about passive aggressive? Passive aggressive is something like you are given a task that you are not interested in doing or you do not like to do, but you can't even be aggressive, that you cannot shout at the other person, you cannot disrespect them. So, what you will do is you will not do that work at all, you will avoid work as a form of showing your aggression. It is not through harsh words, it is not through shouting, it is not through anything, you just do not do that, you will avoid that work. So, in the process what you will do here, by being passive aggressive you disrespect others obviously, but at the same time you will also lose your self respect. If you avoid work, then you lose the self respect also, and in this case also you are not able to convince the other party that I want this to happen, I want this to be done. That is passive aggressive. Next comes the assertive. Assertive communication is where you respect others and in the process you do not lose your self respect also. You will be polite, you will be respectful towards people. Here in the passive submissive also you will be respectful towards people, but you are losing your own self respect in the process. Here both gone. Here you will be respectful towards people and you will also have self respect. So, both of them are not loosened in the assertive communication. How is that possible? Is it really possible to attain such kind of communication style, that I do not disrespect somebody and at the same time I also respect myself? Yes, through assertive communication. Here in assertive communication you get good amount of confidence, because you are not treating others bad and you are also not treating yourself in a bad manner. That is why you will have confidence here. In this project, yes, you will lose your confidence and eventually you will also hurt yourself in passive aggressive. So, out of these 4 styles, it is that assertive style of communication that is said to be the best communication style. Means you do not disrespect others, at the same time you do not lose your self respect. That is being assertive. You may be told to do something that you do not like, but you will still communicate in a manner where you convince the other party also, and without being disrespectful. You will be respectful only, you will not be rude, you will not shout, you do not use bad words or harsh words, but you still convince them to get the things done your way. That is being assertive. How is it possible to communicate in a assertive style? So, first thing is be polite respectful in any kind of situation. If you are changing your communication style based on the person you are interacting with or based on the situation that you have faced, no, then you are not an effective communicator at all. Remember, you don't treat your subordinates or the people lower in the hierarchy of ranks with disrespect, and you show assertive style of communication with your CEOs and MDs. No, it is not possible. It will be very difficult for you to have two shades, that two opposite shades. You are not an effective communicator at all then. You treat everybody with respect, you will be polite, you will be soft speaking. You don't say people, yeah, get out, you don't shout, but you will be assertive. That is this communication style. You will be respectful and polite towards all the people in any under circumstances. That is a style. Yes, anybody can evolve to that stage. Speak slowly and softly. Say suppose you are saying something to the other person that you are not agreeing to that, but there is a way to say that. I would like to say, I would like to what you can say, if somebody is asking you do this, you do not want to do that. So, how will you say it in a polite and respectful way and speaking softly and slowly? That shows the assertive style of communication. That is assertive style of communication. You could say for example, somebody is asking you and coming and asking you, let us go to a movie tomorrow because it is weekend, let us go to a movie. Say if you are okay going to the movie, that you have time and everything, you would say yeah, we will join, we will go to a movie. But if you want to say no, if you want to say no, I cannot come for a movie with you. So, how you tell it to the other person convincingly without being disrespectful and without losing your self respect. What you would say is, it is a great idea to go for a movie tomorrow, but I have a marriage to attend, I have a personal obligation to stay at home tomorrow. Please do not mind, but we can plan to go for a movie any time, any other time when it is possible for me. And if it is something that is not so casual like going for a movie or something, if your colleague comes and says that please finish this work for me, it is your colleague's work, it is not yours work, but he comes and says that please finish this work for me, you can still say no without disrespecting him and without losing your self respect. How? You can say yeah sure I can do, but would that be better if you does it yourself, does it by yourself, it will give you good experience. If it is hard, if it is challenge, it is challenging, I think you should take up the challenge and finish the task, it will give you good confidence. If I complete the work, it is fine, I will be able to do that, but you may lose your confidence. I will try to convince him, or I can offer other option like, okay, I will do the work for you, but you also join me, let us do it together, so that you will also learn. So, you do not say it on the face like, hey, why will I work for you, you give me your salary, then I will do it for you. So, you still be polite, you be respectful towards others and you do not lose your self respect in the process, but still be assertive. That is what this is about. And we will look into the other factors affecting the assertive communication or leading to, which can help in achieving the assertive communication. So, the next factor is be confident. How can you be confident? Tell me. When you make eye contact, when you maintain a right posture, when you do not give wrong body language signals, even if you are nervous, you do not bite nails in front of them. If somebody is accusing you, you will be confident, you will look into their eyes and you will be honest. You will not try to make things up, you will not try to juggle them in order to confuse the other party in the communication. You be honest, you be open, express clearly, be confident. At the same time, be polite, respectful, and speak slowly and clearly. If somebody is shouting at you, they are angry, so you need to speak slowly and clearly. If you also speak in a faster and very in that kind of rude manner, then the other person will definitely not take it. It will be a futile exercise. It will not bear any fruits. You can still be confident, be calm, speak slowly and clearly, be honest and speak up. What does it mean? Speak up means you express your ideas and opinions in a clear way. The other person might be disagreeing with you, but you patiently explain and express. So, this is a communication style that can be achieved only after years of preparation. True. It is not something that you can learn overnight and suddenly implement it from tomorrow. It is not possible, because it involves both verbal and non-verbal skills. That is this style of communication, that is assertive style of communication. See, you can get things done in any manner. You can lose your own self respect in the process, you can disrespect others, you can be rude, you do not listen to others, but still it is not an effective style. An effective style is where you speak up, be confident and be respectful. Then one more thing, dress correctly. I know some of you people might be thinking, what is necessary for me to dress correctly in order to communicate in an effective assertive style? Even I used to think like the same, but trust me, it will change many things if you are properly dressed for the occasion or for the thing or the situation. You can gain full control, you can get back into this confidence, and you can practice assertive communication style if you are properly dressed for the occasion. Yes, people will listen to somebody who is confident, who is properly correctly dressed. If somebody invites me to speak in their college, if I go in my night shorts and in a round neck t-shirt, so imagine what kind of impact can I be able to create through that speech compared to where I will dress myself properly in a formal attire and go there, walk confidently and speak confidently. I could still be speaking confidently in the shorts and the t-shirt, but nobody will be listening to me. They will not pay attention to what I am saying. They will not listen to my expressions, my ideas, my opinions. They will only judge me. That's why it is very appropriate for you to dress correctly. So, this is and learn to say no. If you are somebody who is like, yes boss, yes boss, yes boss, anything you say boss, so then you will only stay as boss for your life. You can never reach the assertive style of communication, because a boss is there to get the things done whether you like it or not. It does not matter for him. So, even if you do not like it, you would say, yes boss, it is a wonderful idea, let us work on it. You will lose the zeal, you may lose your self respect in the process, and you will eventually lose the confidence. So, say no, learn to say no, again without being rude or disrespectful towards others. That is the skill. If you would say no, and I would not care to explain why, and I will not offer any alternative things, so you may be hurting others. you should not do that. It is not assertive or an effective communication style. But you learn to say no, and in the process you use all your skills as to how you are convincing the other person also while you are saying the no at the same time. That is the skill. If you are like, yes boss, yes boss, yes, 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 then you can never be assertive. Not possible. You will try to convince your boss, you can say, you can express your opinions, your ideas. Only when you are confident, only when you are thorough with all these skills will you be able to do something like that. That is why assertive communication style is the best communication style. You are not disrespecting others, you are not shouting, you are not showing anger, you speak clearly and slowly, you be confident and you be honest, damn honest. If a colleague of yours has come and said that please complete my work for tomorrow, I will not be coming to the office and boss will scold me, please do that for me. So, it is not the right thing to do at all. You cannot complete your colleague's work, it is his responsibility. So, what you will see? You will say no, but still you give other ways, other means to the guy. You would say it would be fine for me to complete your work, it is not a problem, but don't you think that it will make you lose this job one day? He will think. It is like, it is fine if you are thinking that it is a difficult work or anything, you come and work with me, you learn. So, next time you will not come and say you complete this for me, you can complete it by yourself. It is an easy task, there is a shortcut, there are techniques for it. I will show you the techniques, you come. So, next time you will not be in a position to go and ask somebody to complete your work. Be damn honest. There is nothing in like hiding and manipulating things, trying to do or show something else when it is something. It will eventually push you into misery. You will start losing confidence. You may get into that aggressive style. It will not get things done. So, if somebody is being aggressive and only showing aggressive communication style towards you, you would not be there. You will try to show this kind of assertive communication style to them. If they do not change, if they are still like that, you will leave the job, you will leave the place, you go to some other better place. So, an aggressive communication style cannot get things done. Passive submissive, no. Passive aggressive, it is even more dangerous, because in aggressive only the other person is disrespecting you, you are not at least losing your self respect, but in passive aggressive you are losing your self respect also when the other person is disrespecting, is disrespectful. It is even more dangerous. So, the assertive communication style is the best communication style that has evolved, and it is this communication style that can get the miraculous things done in real life, in your professional lives, in your careers. Yes, there is no wrong in saying no. You can still be assertive and say no. As I told in the example, you offer some other methods, you try to reason, you tell a reason, this is fine, I can complete your work, but would that not make you less resourceful and me more resourceful? There is a reason, and eventually you may lose your job. There is a reason, logic, you may listen to that. Otherwise, you offer better alternatives, and you would say no, it is not right for me to work, this is being dishonest, disloyal, my moral science, my ethics will not permit me. No, there is no need to bring all that, but you still be assertive. That is the skill, that is the skill, that is the style, communication style, that is assertive communication style. So, these are the communication styles, and the assertive communication style, the best form or the effective communication style among all the 4. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact me and ping me in the comments box. I will reply. You can get in touch with me. I will be sharing my contact at the end of the videos. So, keep focusing on, keep thinking on all these things. This is something that looks like a fiction movie or a fantasy movie, but it is truth. It is truth. There are people who are leading lives in this manner. They will be able to live 5 to 10 years longer than the guy who is doing aggressive communication style. So, it is an attitude in itself. You should develop such kind of virtues, should practice them more often, implement them in your real life, get the feedback by yourself, make yourself even more better, and you would eventually reach any stage that you wanted to reach in your life. So, that is with this communication styles. Next class we will see again. Signing off for now, Bharat Bhushan, Ralapalli.